Hey YouTube. All right, I'm back. Another car truck conversation. I'm at this good library today, getting ready to go in here and do some work. Let's get rid of Michael over here. So today's topic is how I feel about Formation and Queen B, or Beyonce. And I know I'm a dollar late and dollar short, but hey, it's my opinion and I'm going to share it. So I watched the Super Bowl. Obviously, Super Bowl, of course I watched the Super Bowl. I'm a big football fan and football is big in our house. See, my curl is doing something extra over here. I don't know why he can't live back behind my ear or something, but neither side, they want to be themselves. So we'll just let them. I look like a little, I don't know, I can't think of those people. But anywho. So prior to the Super Bowl, I follow Beyonce on Instagram, as I do follow a bunch of other celebrities on Instagram, because I don't really go on Instagram all that much. I just scroll through on Instagram. So prior to the Super Bowl, I think about a day or two before, I think it was a day before, on Saturday, I saw the clip from the video on Beyonce's Instagram with her hanging out of the car with her hair swinging down and they were going in a circle. That portion of it, I saw that and I was just like, what's that about? And I saw the hashtag Formation. And then she had another post. She was posting heavy, which she doesn't really, or her team doesn't really post heavy. But that day they were posting heavy. So there was another post about with her dressed up or something in hashtag Formation or whatever. And I was just like, what's going on? What's going on with Beyonce? What's up with her photos? I didn't really think much of it. I just kept scrolling through it. Well, then later that day, I got a notification from Tidal. And if you don't know, Tidal is a music streaming service. It's owned by Jay-Z and a collective of other a collective of other artists in the music industry. Basically, they own this music streaming company that was based out of Switzerland, Germany, somewhere over there. I think it's Swiss, but I don't remember. But maybe Norway. Anywho, whatever it is, it's from Europe. That's where they bought it. They bought it and took it over. And so it's a collective of artists who own the music streaming business, and it's their way of controlling what they want to share and what they want to stream or have streamed in the public. So I got a notification from Tidal saying that Beyonce's new video was only available on Tidal and the song. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's what's going on. So let me click on it and see what's going on. So I watched the video on Saturday, and this was before I knew that she would be performing at the halftime show. So I watched the video, and I was totally impressed with the video. Mainly because I have a deep affinity for New Orleans. And I didn't know that she had any New Orleans history or New Orleans roots or some Creole history up in there. I did not know that. It's not shocking knowing that Solange lives in New Orleans. Now that I do know that. So that part's not shocking to me. But I was very impressed by the video. I was impressed with the costumes, the way she did it. I was thoroughly impressed with the way she was dancing. Like, she was banging. Like, the girl banged on that video. Body was banging per usual. And I thought the video was awesome. It kind of gave me that feel of Angela Bassett's character in American Horror Story. I don't know if you watched that particular season where Angela Bassett was the basically voodoo priestess. And that was the vibe that I was getting from some of the different clips in the video with the old time costumes and stuff like that. So that's what I was getting off of that. And voodoo is another video for me. But if you don't know your history and you think voodoo is evil, then you need to be reading just a tad bit more about your history, that is. So love the video. I posted on Facebook that I thought the video was dope. When I listen to music, I generally do not listen to music. I generally do not listen to the lyrics of music. Usually the first pass that I get on music is the actual music. I hear the actual music, and I'm actually able to hear specific instruments and sounds and stuff like that. Like I hear a lot of different things, like the way it's orchestrated or put together or produced. I can hear all of that. So when I usually listen to a song for the first time, I don't listen to the lyrics. So I didn't listen to the lyrics on her song either, obviously. So I heard whatever music was there. I still don't really think that I paid attention to the music, but I was looking at the visual, the video, and I thought it was great imagery of what's going on today, how rich our history is, how rich the history is in New Orleans. Like, people are sleeping on New Orleans. You think it's just a dirty place with thug people, Lil Wayne, blah, 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 but Cash Money, gangs, or poverty. But New Orleans is so much more than that. There's so much rich African American, Black history in New Orleans, and we need to recognize that. So, go ahead, lady. I am not mad at you. This lady over here getting her squats on right in the parking lot of the library, girl. I'm not mad at you at all. So, I was really impressed by the video, more so than anything. So then I saw someone comment about the lyrics. So I went back and I listened to the lyrics, and I was so disappointed. Like, womp, womp, womp. I felt like, come on, B, like, can we get just a tad bit more substance in the lyrics of the music? You know, can we just get a little bit? Can we get a little bit? And a couple of other folks agreed with me on that front. And then I started seeing all the breakdowns and the critiques of the song and what it meant and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Then all the hoteps came out and talked about how, you know, she's still with the Illuminati, and yeah, not Illuminati, the Illuminati, and how, you know, she's cooning and all that kind of stuff. So all that stuff came out, and I listened to the lyrics again. Uh-oh, hold on. So I listened to the lyrics again, and they're not as bad as folks are making them out to be. However, they could contain a little bit more substance. My thing is in today's society, why do we need a decoder ring in order to decipher what your message is? Of course, sometimes you have to decipher imagery, and I get that, but in the state that we are, in the present state that we are in this country, some things just need to be said flat out, blatant, blasted. You know, just say it. Put it across the screen. Just say it, because at some point it's like, I'm tired of us sugarcoating what we really want to say, or sugarcoating what the world really needs to hear, what the European-centric world really needs to hear about our people, or about what they have done to our people, or what they are doing to our people. I think we should be able to just say it. We don't need to go get an Ovaltine decoder ring shot out to A Christmas Story, if that's your thing. So that was how I felt about the lyrics. But after I read them more, or not read them, but listened to them more, I could see where she's coming from. And then, all the shade and the hate began with Beyonce. Let me say my take on that. In my opinion, Beyonce has never been super duper deep person. I do know that, or I have read, I don't know because I don't know her personally, but I have read where she has done things for the black community. I read that she bailed some folks out of jail in the Baltimore riots, and that she was donating part of her proceeds, or will be donating part of her proceeds from her Formation music or her concert tour to the crisis in Flint. That she has been supportive of the Black Lives Matter movement. I have read those things. And here's my thing about that. People don't have to say what they're doing all the time in order to prove to you or anyone else that they're doing anything. I don't have to tell you that I was a Girl Scout leader of about 12 young black girls that really, really needed to see a face like mine, that was still in college and still working full time, wasn't out here on some BS. I don't have to share that with everybody. I don't have to tell you I have to share that. Like, I don't have to share my contribution to our community with everybody. And I feel like as a celebrity, they're in the spotlight so much that we feel, as commoners, common people, that they have to break it down in a manifesto of what they're doing in order for us to deem that they're actually supporting our community. And I think that's unfair. I think it's really unfair. They do the same thing to Oprah. They give Oprah so much flack, but it's like she doesn't have to write down or highlight every single thing that she's doing in our community in order for her to be effective, or for her to have an impact. So I think people should fall back on Beyonce on that tip. And a lot of folks just have something to say. And I think a lot of what her lyrics said in the song was for a lot of those people that really just have something to say. The message for me was saying, hey, black women, you are always gonna have someone talking crap or shit about you in this world. And if you are on their mind, then you may be doing something right. So fall in line, get information, get your money up, get your life together, take care of your kids, worry about what's important, and leave all this other crap. I won't cuss. Leave all this other crap alone. Let it go. Because it's not that serious. We have bigger fish to fry. We have more important things. People are killing our sons, our men, imprisoning our men, killing our sons, getting us hooked on BS that we don't really need to be hooked on. And that's where our priorities should be. So I think that people, all this hate and, Beyonce is just did it for publicity. Sure, she did it for publicity. And I thought that when I saw the Super Bowl, like, oh, okay. So she dropped the song and the video the day before the Super Bowl, so it'd be hot. That's part of entertainment. It's part of marketing to drop things when it's hot. Otherwise, you can't drop something and then let it die down and then think it's going to do what it's supposed to do. At the end of the day, she's doing it to make money, to sell records. So yeah, part of it is publicity, part of it is a marketing strategy, but that's the nature of the business. We don't question that for anyone else. We don't question it if it was Adele or Bono or something. It's never questioned. So why does it always have to be questioned? Why do we always constantly have to prove what we do, who we are, to everybody else? Especially, why do we have to do it to our own community? Like, why does it have to be written in law, written in stone by someone European in order for it to be valid? Like, it's never trusted when it comes from us. It always has to be researched, sought out, or verified, or whatever. Man, get rid of all of that. Get rid of all that. At the end of the day, I think the video is hot. It's smoking. The song, but I hear her message. Like, I hear both sides of her message, basically telling haters, back up off me. And then also telling other young women, other black women, that you can work hard for whatever it is you want in life. You can live your dream, whatever it is you want in life. That girl didn't wake up like Beyonce. She didn't wake up with the life she has. That girl worked hard for what she has today. She worked her behind off. She sacrificed her body to keep it in, in the shape that it's in. However she keep it in shape, whether she going under the knife or doing that lemon water diet or cayenne pepper or whatever she's doing. starving herself, eating vegan, whatever she's doing, she's sacrificing it in order to live the life and live the dream that she had for herself and that her father had for her. So, I mean, to me, you just cannot knock that. You cannot knock that in life. You just can't. So, there is enough for everyone to go around. There's enough abundance in this world, enough wealth in this world for it to go around. It's just that we don't see it. We don't recognize it and we don't see it. We're not tapping into it. That's a whole nother video too. It's just all in your thoughts. So whatever your dream is, whatever you have your mindset to, whatever your vision is, write it down, put it on a board, look at it every day, say affirmations. You can live it. And I think, to me, that's all that she's saying, that she worked hard to where she got to. She didn't marry Jay-Z for the money. Hell, he probably married her for her money, because I think at some point she had more than he does or did or still do. I don't know, because I don't count their chips, because they ain't my chips, so I'm not counting their chips. But I think that overall, that's my opinion on the whole formation thing. Should we be getting information? Absolutely. Did she promote black people in a positive light? Yes, she did. She, in that Super Bowl halftime show, I like Coldplay, so everybody got shade on Coldplay. I like Coldplay. And I kind of like the Bruno Mars song. It's catchy. I like it. He brought the 80s hip hop b-boy type thing. She brought that old Michael Jackson same costume feel, which probably was one of the greatest performances at Super Bowl halftime, was Michael Jackson. So I mean, she brought that back. She embodied it. She paid homage to Michael Jackson in that, by doing that. And then she also paid homage to what's going on today, or she brought that out. She put that on a main stage, and we don't have those opportunities, and she used it. So how can you knock that? Like, how can you knock the fact that she had those ladies out there looking like Black Panther Pride? Like, really? How can you knock that? Anybody? How can you call her a coon for that? Like, she used one of the biggest platforms in this world. Do you know how many people watch the Super Bowl? Like, in this world. And she did that. Michael Jackson did that. So, in my opinion, you cannot knock that girl down. You cannot. And I mean, even if you tried, you probably wouldn't anyway. But to me, people should just fall back up off of the girl. She did her thing. She did it in a positive light. She brought that fierce black woman, Donna Summer, you've seen the meme, the Donna Summers, the Dorothy Dandridge, what is her name? I can't think of it right now, but I can't think of her name, but I want to say it so bad. Sea Lion Woman, Nina Simone. Yes, Lord, she brought that fierceness that we embody as black women. She brought all of that, and so much more to the stage, and I'm not mad at that. So I'm letting this go before 20 minutes, because I need to do my thing. So with that being said, peace out, Facebook. Talk to you later. Peace.